Howdy, folks.
How do?
Holy shit, Pink is actually on time today.
Salutations.
Oh,
Pink? Guess not.
Yeah, he just turned it on and walked away. Seeker's making dinner.
No, I am eating dinner.
Oh,
And by that, I mean an onigiri and a meal replacement shake.
of course.
That sounds like a dinner to me.
Yeah, it's just so my husband doesn't throttle me for losing more weight.
your husband beats you?
Throttles.
Yeah, regularly.
Oh, she enjoys the beatings.
Well, he's Asian, so he does it with a sandal.
See, his experience was less with the chancla and more with the wooden spoon.
Oof. Oof.
Wet
Yeah.
wooden spoon or dry wooden spoon?
Depends on if you're cooking or not when the child needs to be disciplined.
Oh, so it's disregarding. Like, it's not even intentionally sadistic. It's just like coincidental.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know you fucked up when they like dip it in water first.
Yes.
Shut up, Lucky.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Just that tone.
Well, fuck you too.
Alright, pink shit. Great.
Wait,
I know what I did wrong.
what's that?
I was muted this whole time.
Oh,
I didn't see your.
Nice.
Well, I guess your background color matches very similarly the color of the muted icon.
not the mute icon has
No.
a black circle around it though.
It's
Gump
no,
is
I
muted,
wasn't
but he's not muted.
Right.
I wasn't muted through Discord. It was my mic.
You can
It was
mute your
muted.
mic, not your Discord.
Yes.
Oh,
See,
yeah,
I'm talking,
that is
nobody can hear me.
hardware thing.
Yeah, I see how you're talking.
Yeah, Gump's just gaslighting us now.
Yep.
When you don't
I will.
I'm
I
better
will-
than all of you because I have a pinch mic.
I will
Oh,
say
sure.
though,
Wait, y'all
I-
don't
I-
have mics that can turn themselves off?
I
I
didn't.
don't.
I can turn
Oh.
anything off if I try hard enough.
Well,
If I got rid of this, sure, but I leave it because it's just easier, so I don't have to constantly be charging my headset.
Hmm.
But these are PlayStation Platinums that I use on my laptop to play Xbox games.
Huh?
how much life do you get out of them?
Multitask.
Well, every Monday night, at least 2 Thursdays out of the month.
How
Most
many
weekends
hours
that
on a charge?
maybe 8.
So you could unplug them and be fine.
But then I have to constantly be charging them.
That's how chargeable things work.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I don't
unplug it,
want.
plug it back in.
This isn't a
usually-
charging cable.
Oh,
That's
so
why I
they're,
said-
so they're not charging right now.
No, this is auxiliary.
Oh,
Mm,
you have a different
So they're
cable
like-
for auxiliary and for charging.
Mine are like that. Yeah.
Micro USB and
Yeah.
0.7 millimeter auxiliary port. Now, I could have them on Bluetooth and plugged into the charger, which would be stupid, but I could do it.
Well,
So, Zoria, Jarek, are you guys gonna act out what happened in our
Yeah,
video?
they
Because
are.
the fans
Yeah,
need to
they
know.
are.
Please.
No.
The fans
No.
need
but
to know.
before we get
We can
there,
summarize that shit. That would take
And
an
then
hour
the
at
hate
least.
sex.
hmm,
The
before
hate sex? Hold on.
I think Vishla just spoke.
yeah,
See, it's terrible that now whenever I refer to sex, I always put the word "the" in front of it, and
The
my husband
sex.
has started to
sex.
notice.
That's amazing.
Mm,
That's what we need. We need shirts that just say the sex.
mm, yes,
hmm
I need the sex.
Underneath, I am not a not hashtag not a botanist.
I think that's a different shirt.
Hmm?
Just put one on the front, one on the back.
I don't know.
Look,
2 for
That-
1.
we have-
I think you could get away with the sex and not a botanist because, I mean, it's often referred to as a flower.
Sure.
Birds and the bees.
So, you know.
Yeah.
I never understood that. The birds and the bees.
I never got the talk as a child, so I have no idea what the fuck people heard.
No,
Okay, okay.
Just a
I-
colloquialism.
I thought it was just like a summary for how to refer to sexual education. I'm just how did birds and they don't even cross, like I
Google
don't
it.
want to live in a world where they yeah, I guess I could Google the etymology of that.
there you
Please do enlighten us all.
go. Later.
I'm
bees don't.
smoking.
Bees don't even reproduce like that.
No. I mean,
I'm so proud that you know that, Pink.
Mm. Look, the drunk accountant knows biology.
Yes, says the man wearing a margarita shirt.
I know,
It's
right?
like a mixed bevy shirt. Oh, is it a margarita specific?
It's everything here.
Is there a Bloody Mary on there?
There's a Long Island.
There is a Bloody
highball,
Mary.
Oh,
Yeah, I
it's-
thought
yeah.
that was a Bloody Mary.
Oh.
Is there a sex on the beach?
I have no idea what that looks like, but I think it's this one here.
It looks like you.
Woo! No,
Wow.
sex on the beach should be uncomfortable. Like, ooh,
Should be. It
And
would be for sure.
it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Yes, of
course,
course,
and it
and
gets
sandy
everywhere.
and gets everywhere.
yeah.
Just like shower sex, I never got the appeal.
Yeah, no, water is not a lubricant.
It's
People.
not.
It's
It's
not.
not.
And it's just awkward.
Yes.
That's what stools
Like-
were
Especially,
for.
especially if it's
Just-
cold.
Just
Ah.
get the shit over with and do a shower blowjob. It's much easier.
Well,
Just,
I'm sorry. I just imagine looking down and like she's just gurgle,
She can
gurgle.
shampoo her head while she's
That's
doing
right.
it. Be efficient, if anything else.
but only the one side.
You're all going to hell.
We know.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well,
Sure.
I can't imagine a shower though. Like I'm half convinced I'm gonna die just by slipping in a shower and bashing my head. If I do that, it's just gonna be a double kill.
I'll bring the D&D books.
I'll die, get to the pearly gates, and it won't be Peter. It'll be Murphy in his law book.
Sika, what happened last time? Kick us off here, girl.
I haven't opened my notes. I'm too busy eating. Give me un poquito, por favor.
Are you doing it? Are you doing it sideways?
What?
Never mind.
Okay.
The
It's bothered.
sex or the notes?
The notes.
It bothers me that you say un poquito por favor instead of un momento por favor.
Un pollo, por favor.
In fairness, I say uno momento,
God
por
damn it.
favor. So,
What should I be saying instead, Pink? Text it to me so I remember next time.
What Gum said. That's what you should be saying.
Did you say pollo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Go ahead and say that.
Yeah.
Pollo, por favor?
Yes.
Un pollo, por
Okay.
favor.
Yes. Okay.
Tell me how it goes later.
Yeah, be careful where you say that, because you
Oh.
might be satisfied or not.
South Central, you'll be fine.
I don't travel down to the border much anymore, so, you know.
You don't like Taco Bell?
Because it's on
Okay,
the border.
I cannot tell you how many things are wrong with people thinking Taco Bell is Mexican.
Nobody
There's
thinks
a
Taco Bell is
blasphemy.
Mexican
Mexican.
food
Nobody.
in
Nope.
America isn't
Yeah.
Mexican food.
That's like people who think American Chinese food is actually Chinese food. No.
No, it totally is, dude, because like it takes forever, so they must be hauling it from China. Here, sir. I made this for you.
Yeah,
Look,
and once
I'm
you
just
spend any
saying,
time with it, you feel empty.
no Chinese restaurant is complete or authentic if they don't have pig trotters on the menu.
Or pig heart
Just
soup.
saying. Yeah, and Han is very partial to stinky tofu.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm sorry, I'm digressing. I am a notes.
This is what we
yes.
do.
Yes.
No.
This only happened because you were not ready, so.
Be
Un poquito, por favor.
prepared.
No, un pollo.
Un pollo, por favor.
Anyway,
Uno
So-
momento, por favor.
the party rolls up to a town.
Yep.
And we see approximately 10 townsfolk.
10
Or
guards.
20 townsfolk and 10 guards.
Mhm.
And they are about to hang 3 elven women that they claim this was their second offense, stealing. And the party tried to intervene. And then we killed everyone.
I got stabbed. I didn't try to intervene.
You stabbed yourself.
Same
I
difference.
still got stabbed.
Sika went off about some sort of dark goddess.
Mm-hmm.
What about Halle
The
Berry?
plan was to get close to the prisoners, slit their throats myself, and burn the corpses.
Ah,
But no, these goddamn non-believers would not let a cleric of Shura do her business.
A clarification there, I think it's important. There was no plan. Like, none.
I had a plan.
I had a plan.
I think there were about 3 or 4 plans individually.
But what do we know about plans? They never survive
Never
first
survive
contact
first
with the
contact
enemy.
First
with the
contact.
enemy.
Yes.
The plan is always the first casualty.
And so, fuck planning. Wild card.
I don't think that's exactly what you're supposed to take away from that.
We literally just had a discussion about this, Zach. I am
Yeah,
literally
that's
incapable
true.
of not.
That's true.
Who's Zach?
I don't
With
know.
a Q.
I don't know a Zach with a Q.
Maybe it's a Pojo.
Turning
What's a
camera
Bojo?
on Jarek. Sika.
I will
Eat
when
it.
I'm at my computer. At the moment,
In
I am feeding a
Portuguese,
lizard.
Pink.
Pojo in Portuguese, frango. Or galinha, depends on which gender you're referring to.
Well, was Pojo in Hispanic or Spanish?
Actually, it's frango. Pojo is frango. It's the male. Whilst gallina is galinha, which is a female.
The more
There you
you
go.
know.
The more you know. Lesson in Romance languages.
This is Edric, and he speaks the third most Italian.
Yeah. So Sika got backhanded by a guard when she tried to get pushy with Char's name.
I didn't get pushy. I was correcting the non-believer.
She got pushy.
She got pushy.
And then Nurs decided to try and intervene. And the guard tried to kick him, but he's too slippery.
And that's when shit popped off. Was a motherfucker has a problem with short people, smacking one, kicking another. That was it. Motherfuckers got to go.
Yeah, but who doesn't have a problem with short people?
Jarek went back to yeah. It's because you're one of them.
Oh
Jarek.
shit!
see how that's a problem.
Isn't he like 5'6"?
Me?
Yes.
No, I'm 3 foot even.
She means in
Never
real life.
mind.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm 5'9".
The joke was
Short
lost.
people.
Yeah,
Wow.
fuck you, Gump.
Fuck you, Gump.
How tall are you, Edric?
5'7".
On a good day.
Shut up.
When he gets out of bed.
If he's standing
I'm
on his
5'7".
cock.
Opening up Savage today. Everybody woke up and chose violence.
Yeah.
Every
I see it's gonna
day.
be one of those sessions.
More murder. Oh boy.
Excellent.
Yay!
Exciting.
Murder.
Jarek went back to the stagecoach and came back as a Fey elf kingly guy
Indeed.
and tried
He should
to
have come back with 2 arms, though. I'm just saying.
Elf Lord Rival of Cyril.
impress upon the guards that, you know, he had some sort of authority. Didn't work.
He tried warning them that he had authority, and then he had to show them.
That's not incorrect, actually.
Sika, you're wearing the wrong shirt.
Yeah, it was in the wash. It's
It's a neutral
not dried
color.
yet. I thought of wearing the other green one that I use as the backup, but that one smells like dog ass.
Stop
'cause
wiping
I
your
sent it
dog's
to-
ass with it.
No, I sent it to the border with the dogs so they could have something that smelled like the family. And so neither of my green shirts is good, and so I picked the most neutral color I had. Fuck you.
It looks good.
Nobody
Thank
said anything about fucking anyone.
The
Is
sex
that like a
was
slate gray?
Yeah, it's like a gray.
It's a
It's-
heathered charcoal, essentially.
It contrasts well with the white background, i.e. your walls.
So, Jarek sneakily untied one and ungagged one.
Mm-hmm.
And she cast a spell and started flashing in and out of existence.
What
Was it-
flavor you got there, Sika?
Was it Blink?
It was Blink. Yes.
Gross flavor?
Yes. Meal replacement flavor.
Very well.
I'm gonna tell Mima that you have those instead of a meal. She'll freak out.
See, no, I eat meals plus meal replacement shakes plus another meal, and I'm still losing weight.
Have you tried not pooping?
Yes, it is uncomfortable at best.
But it does complete the objective.
Can we not? Can we just get back to the game, please? This is making me very
Yes.
uncomfortable.
Sorry.
Not sorry. Yeah, and then a fight broke out.
I wouldn't even call it a fight.
I mean, I think Nurse would.
Yeah, I mean there was an exchange of physical blows between Op 4 and Blueberries. There were heavy casualties on the Op4 side because bad guys always lose.
Wait, what? We're alive.
That's because we're
Yeah.
not bad guys.
Uh,
We're the good guys, don't you know? That even the bad guys think they are good guys.
Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong.
I'm thinking of that video where the Nazi asked the other one, "Are we the
Are
baddies?"
we the baddies?
Are we the bad guys?
Oh, we have skulls on our caps.
I like to point out that Zoria, whilst all of this was happening, was either parallel parking, which is difficult, and was standing still, including when the fighting started, because she rolled shit for initiative.
Mhm.
So she could have done nothing, but in the end she did. She had to steal some kills.
And she did.
Tell me, Pink, what happened after this fight?
Somebody got pissy.
Well,
Got a pissy
Zoria
fit.
started stomping on people's heads and
No,
chests.
no. After that.
No, we gotta get through this first.
Yeah. Can't have your dessert till you finish dinner.
Because she doesn't want to deal with people reanimating anybody there or talking to the dead, so she ensured that nobody had a mouth. Which is telling in and of itself of a higher intelligence, but
Mhm.
we'll get to that later. Because
Nurse put
consequences.
weapons in
Yeah.
everybody's chests
He
I took
did.
their tongues.
and took their tongues. Tongues
I'm
for
gonna make a
torfins.
tongues for tots.
Tongues for tots. Yes.
And I'm gonna make a tongue stew
Ooh.
because I can't taste anything, and now I want to eat things that can't taste anything either. That once had the ability to taste things.
You can taste food. It tastes like shit.
Yeah, exactly. So I can't taste anything. I don't have the joy that I used to have.
Mhm. Um, you freed the
Zika got drunk.
captives. Sika got drunk and passed out.
Hammered, drunk.
Drank as much as she could of a pint of whiskey,
Pint of whiskey's a lot.
especially to a 16-year-old gnome girl.
And then I bled myself out, give Nose a little snack, and
Oh, that's gonna be a massive hangover. Oof,
oh yeah.
oof, oof, oof.
Yeah, you gotta let them guns out, Jarek.
Guns
Oh,
out, guns out.
You can see the foremost hand. There's like pearlescent white, and
Oh,
then
no,
you
it's
can
More
see the cut.
pearlescent white.
It's all white. That's just the light. Like it's all cocaine pale. It's
That skin hasn't seen the light of day in years.
Nope. You merely adopted locking yourself inside. I was born into it, molded by it. I didn't see a real girl until I was already a man.
See,
I'm not allowed back to that playground.
that begs the question, Jarek or Chaz, that since you keep reptiles, presumably you have UV lights. So
Mhm.
do you sit under their lights to get your daily allocation of vitamin D?
Oh yeah, no, I bask on one of the rocks every morning.
Excellent.
Right after breakfast. Right after brekkie. I just need to lay out.
Gotta have that brekkie, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Sika got fucked up.
Brekkie for
Yeah.
her.
Mm-hmm. You let the elf women go.
Oh.
And Nurse drove the cart off. Eventually. Yep.
If I was
skipping
10
that
and
part?
2, I should have been 7 and 5.
Yeah, after whipping
Yeah, but-
Silverback in the ear with the whip.
Nickelback.
No, Nickelback, excuse me. Thank you.
Wow.
And nothing else happened.
Nothing else happened. Nothing.
Until
Some
you
of
were
the
a little
best
ways
RP.
outside of the town. Jarek and Zoria were riding in the cart with Sika laying down on
After
the
after
bench.
after the assault on genitalia, to be clear.
Yeah, that was
Oh
before.
yeah,
Yeah, there was
let's
that.
not miss that. Yeah.
So after Zora was all being stopped being all rational about the undead talking thing and whatnot, she then started to feel her emotions about what had happened, and so her first reaction was to physically assault Jarek by almost ripping his balls out with her bare hands.
In fairness, he also
Fuck
did
there.
stab her back, so it wasn't one-sided.
Yeah, he eventually stabbed her back, but she's got pretty long ass nails and they're like thick ass too, so that must have hurt. Not a pleasant experience.
No.
Some
It healed
some
pretty
words,
quickly though.
yeah, Zora didn't. Some words were exchanged about not fucking it up, and then everybody went into the car. Zora didn't drive because she was in a mood. That's why Nurse drove. And everybody was quiet for a while, and then an interesting discussion happened, and now we're here.
What was the discussion? Because boy, is there a lot of it. I'm so proud of you folks.
And it is incredible.
I don't know how to go about this actually.
Well, we can't read it word for
So,
word. It would take too fucking long.
It
But
would, yeah. How would you say it went?
So
And it boils down to a question of agency, responsibility, and
oh, you could have stopped then.
yes. Um, so Zoria told Jarek that she had overreacted,
Yeah.
and she said that the party should consult with each other before fucking about. Jarek countered with, "Everyone always places the blame on me. I am sick of being the meek farmer's boy to take the blame. Hello, little penny girl." And everyone got pissy. Everyone agreed to a little bit of a truce, but not actually a truce. And there was the question of should we embrace being monsters or try and fight it?
are we
And
the
Jarek
baddies?
expressed jealousy.
Yeah.
Yes.
there were a few other points in there. Let's see. Jarek effectively whined about not having choices as he was turned into a vampire, and Zoria called him out on whining. Jarek also pointed out that he thinks they're all dead. They're all going to be dead.
That's a given.
Yeah, and that he doesn't know how to change it or doesn't know how to make it work. To which Zoria, after going through a roller coaster of emotions, because Jarek, during the conversation, unwittingly pressed a series of buttons that drove him from state to state.
Two of them were not unwitting.
Okay, that's new
Bugbear.
information. Yeah, that was a button. She went from being emotionally distressed to somewhat in control to pissed off. So, and apparently on purpose on Jarek's part. But her whole point is that, of course, we're all fucking monsters. I've been a fucking monster my entire life, and you people need to learn how to deal with that without fucking everything up. Like, learn how to cope with the situation and do things intelligently. That was Zoria's whole point.
Mm-hmm. And Jarek effectively had the position of, I've had this talk before, twice in fact. I'm done with this conversation. This conversation disgusts me. I'm just about fucking done with this bullshit.
Zoria feels that she had a victory there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the boil down for Jarek was that he's trying to act in a fashion that isn't monstrous in struggle of being a monster.
Yeah. Jarek acted like he didn't care for the conversation at all and was like trying to flip his little book.
Yes.
But
But
kept putting it down.
yeah,
It's only so much you can do when an angry red woman is locked into a small facility with you.
Oh,
yeah.
And this wasn't any of the checkboxes that he wanted to strike in that scenario.
Oh, and Jarek discovered that Zoria maintains eye contact for way too fucking long.
And deems it to be a sign of strength.
Yes.
Oh, right. Finally, yeah, the only other thing I would touch on was Jarek finally snapping a bit and going, look, and getting all aggressive and, no, I'm an edgelord. Which was, you have two choices, and that is accept it as it is or accept responsibility for changing it.
There is no choice.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, as I'm driving the cart, hearing this back and forth, I'm only shaking my head thinking, man, where the fuck was this when I was trying to change the party before?
Apparently, all you had to do is try to rip Jarek's balls off.
Well,
It's too-
gee, Edric might still be alive if that were the case.
Nope.
I don't think Edric ever went for the nuts. He had too much respect for them.
No comment.
Zoria, on the other hand, well,
Since she doesn't have them, she doesn't respect them.
just wait till she gets alt herself, nurse.
No,
You're gonna have a foodle mommy.
no.
oh, I do want that spell for a different reason though. But oh no,
You started this. You have an
yeah,
obligation to play the character with the largest penis in the party. So,
Always.
I think I still
she
am,
probably
but
still.
what is she like a hyena? Does she have? You know what? Never mind. Not a botanist.
I point back to a Robin Williams skit about women in the Olympics. Russian women. What is that? Penis? No. It is an enlarged clitoris.
in the metaphorical
hilarious.
sense, at least, I still think that Zoria has the biggest dick in the party. In the metaphorical sense.
She's definitely the one who charged in front of a giant and said, "Hit me!"
Hit me.
Yeah.
I want you to hit me.
There was a reason for that though, but
Zoria is the fight me meme.
basically.
Zoria is the fight me meme. Sika just wants to proselytize. Nurs doesn't say fight me, he just fucking shoots you.
And Nurse stabs you in the back, I think.
No,
Look,
that,
dude, there's no such thing as a fair fight. I'm
Nope.
fucking winning or I'm dying. That's it.
yeah, fair enough.
The only fair fight is the fight you lose.
Oh yeah, that's Zoria right there.
And I ain't ever losing, so fuck it.
The
And
gash
thus-
on your neck says otherwise, but
The fact that we've died twice, or you died twice.
I would
that's
argue 3 times.
3.
No, never mind.
And the dwarf of it's a different body. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out.
No,
is
that
why-
was an oblique reference to something else. Never mind. Continue.
Okay, so we have our way to Carcom.
Mm-hmm.
The long way around.
The long way around.
Clickety fucking clackety.
Sure.
Pitter patter.
So you go more eastward. Or back eastward, rather.
That fucked me up. Nurse reached out of screen where there's nothing in the visual and pulled in this giant fucking thermos like he's a fucking Looney Tunes character. Just
He does
pulled it
this
in out of
every
nowhere.
game.
I've never noticed it just disappears like he reached into a pocket dimension. Sorry though, continue, Gump.
Magic.
It's magic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you circle around Carcom, and rest for the night or day. Excuse me. Find a place to sleep. Sika, you wake up drunk as fuck, hungover, feeling like ass.
Look at that. We finally got a wobblehead.
Your mouth is just cottony and sour, and it feels terrible. And your shoes are off.
Who is present?
You're in the cart, so Jarek's there. Zoya
Maybe
is
Zora
there.
is there.
Yeah, I don't think she would have bothered to take her tent out.
No.
And Nurse is sleeping under the cart.
Mm-hmm. The party, well, not the party, but Sika and Zori are going to be really pissed to find out that I did not attempt to unbridle the horses and they're still hitched.
Jarek would sleep outside of the coach, but
Jarek
it's
would?
okay. He bought another tent kit. Yeah,
Hmm.
but he bought another tent kit, so it works.
He did.
So Zoya is sleeping, snoring softly, sitting up, leaned up against the wall.
To clarify, you said Sika is still drunk?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck,
Get
another
it,
one.
girl. Get it.
Wow.
Sika will take the proffered water skin that Zoya had set out.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have polymorph yet?
No.
Well, you not.
Why would you have polymorph?
It's like a fifth level spell, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't have alter self yet. Of course you don't have polymorph yet.
How do I punish this? Whatever's gonna come.
Gump.
Yes.
I'm leaving the cart.
Okay.
Oh,
And I'm going into the woods.
Okay.
less bad. Fuck.
Okay.
Who's on watch first?
There is no watch. I said that.
Oh, sorry, I missed
Nurse
that.
just
Oh, never mind.
stops. Too tired to be afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense.
Sika goes off into the woods.
Ideally, I would like to find a body of water.
Make a survival check.
Gladly.
Let's see how the
Water.
dice treat us today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that account for a hangover?
Mm,
Oh.
Actually, that's +5, not +4. So that's a 14.
14? Okay. How far are you wandering in search of this body of water?
$35
Okay. Yeah. Plenty of time. And you do come to a small stream. Surrounded in the woods a bit. Not very heavy woods. It's all been cleared out years ago. And it's just regrowth.
I don't know how much of this I want to talk about.
So don't. You're on
Yes,
your own.
I'm aware. I will do a thing
Sure.
Oh, not a thing.
and return back to the wagon.
Okay.
Whoever sees me first, I will have to tell you what happened.
Is that thing bathing?
I don't know. Why doesn't Zoya wake up and look?
Zora's pissed off. She's angry sleeping.
Angry sleeping. She does everything angry. That's why she's so good.
I was about to say.
So you come back to the cart and see Nurse sleeping underneath it. And Jarek his tent set up a little ways away.
Am I still drunk?
It's been 35 minutes. It's wearing off, but it's not. I mean, yeah. It's
It's a pint of whiskey. It's
for a gnome.
That's
Yeah.
a bit, yeah. It's like a fifth for a human.
it's like 2/3 of a bottle, actually. So
Sika will attempt to get in the carriage, fail, go to Jarek's tent,
Mhm.
and pass out next to it.
oh,
Sure. Okey-doke.
Shall be noted that there is a trail of water because she is sopping wet.
Even after 35 minutes of walking?
Yep.
Had to get the fucking tent wet.
now
Might
it's
be.
damp.
He
It's moist.
might. It's kind of his thing.
Hmm?
She said, "Bite me."
Bite me.
Oh, yeah, no, he probably will. Well, no, he fed, so no, he will not.
Hmm.
He will look at her very irritated when he wakes up, but
Okay. And Sika passes out. Zoria wakes up.
Mm.
Sika's not in the cart.
Is there vomit anywhere?
Sika, roll a con save.
Gladly. I hope this is a bad roll.
Yep,
Oh!
there is some vomit. Yeah,
Mm.
on the floor of the cart.
At least it's on the floor. It's not like on Zoria or on Zoria's shoes or anything
No,
like that.
you leaned her
Or
over.
in nurse's bed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I lean her away from.
yeah. From the sitting places.
Mm.
Mhm.
Zora will grumble in a language nobody can understand and just snap it away.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, best
Yeah.
spell in the game. Keeps you clean.
fireball.
Also keeps you clean, but in a different way. Uh, she'll look around. Can she see anything from inside the cart, or
I assume the drapes are down. The
Yeah.
leather curtains. They typically are.
Keeps the
she'll
dust out.
Mm. Yep.
she'll sure she'll step out, no armor, barefoot, like
Sure.
just trying to see where the fuck we are.
Okay. Well, you're in the woods. Not heavy growth. Maybe 50 feet that way is a road. But you're down like a little 2-track that's fairly overgrown. Not particularly hidden, just off the road, out of the way.
And the horses are still attached to
Horses
the.
are still attached.
She will again curse in a language nobody understands, and she'll go take care of the horses.
Sure.
Unbridle them,
Mhm.
tie them to a tree, but with enough rope to let them graze some.
Mm-hmm. Good.
And she will, after that, climb on the driver's seat and see if she can spot any other like landmark or traffic or.
Well, depending on how long you watch, you would see stuff on the road.
Hmm.
People walking by. Whatever that was for, Sika. Wonderful.
Don't worry, you'll figure it out in a second.
She'll put on her disguise.
Okay.
As burned as it may be.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure.
And she will keep watch, I guess.
Sure. Eventually, Nurs and Jarek would wake up. The sun is still out, given that it's closer to somewhere between summer and later summer.
6 months away. Well, if we're not leaving immediately, Jarek might forage around a bit to see if he can't find some supplies.
I will help him.
Is anyone
Oh,
looking at the crotch goblin?
Jarek would,
Actually, yeah.
as when he woke up.
Yeah. Why? What has transpired for the fuck fruit?
Jarek would notice that I don't know if y'all know deer anatomy, but 3 tines on one side of Sika's mask are missing.
Oh.
Gonna have to fix that.
I've had those moments. Yeah.
Mm,
These are not the first
suspicious.
pair of glasses I have. So I understand.
No, you don't.
Oh, it's not drunkenness. Okay.
You don't know that.
Mm.
Not sure what think. Jarek wouldn't say anything though.
Mm-hmm.
He might eye her for a minute and make sure she didn't get anything important wet, but
The bedroll. Your clothes.
fuck it, they'll dry. Not worth waking her up to be angry.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he would get to foraging then.
Sure.
I will
While
help
people
him.
finish up the rest.
Okay.
Shall I roll advantage then?
Or you should reroll. Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you have. Yeah, no. Fuck it.
23.
23.
work.
Yeah. Taking due care to avoid the beams of sunlight that come through the trees. And there are a few. You do scrounge up some materials that you think will work for excuse me, poisons or healing potions or
Okay.
what you need.
I'll just use it for like one set of poison.
Sure.
Okay. But outside of that, he would just return. He's not going to be doing much else.
Nurs, you got anything?
Just helping him.
Okay.
I
Sure.
guess. I don't really have anything going on.
Zoria was up on top of the stagecoach when you guys woke up.
The elven mask just looks at you like sees okay, they're okay. Just starts looking at something else.
Sure.
Keeping watch.
What's that like? Gonna watch.
Sika eventually wakes up again. Less drunk, more hungover.
Excellent.
And Jarek will watch this, confused at first, and then slowly remembering what a hangover is.
and Sika will. I'm hungover, so I can't do this yet. I'm gonna go back to the cart.
Okay.
I assume it's pretty much where everybody's going to end up.
Sure. So you go back to the cart. And everybody does. You pack your supplies away and prepare for the journey to Karkan, circling around probably from the north.
I'm actually gonna ask. Nurse,
Yeah.
you drove, yes?
Uh-huh.
Where are we?
Uh,
We should have reached Kharkov by now.
we're gonna make it there.
But where are we?
Uh, they north of Kharkov.
Why?
Well, you think it'd be a little suspicious if we came into Kharkov from the direction we were initially traveling, where we left a few bodies behind. And so, to reduce any suspicion, I thought I would come in from the opposite direction.
Smart. Good thinking.
Sometimes I do that, yeah.
When it's not the crossbow talking.
The crossbow talks to me like Vishla talks to Jarek. The only problem is, the only thing it says is, shoot that motherfucker!
Says it a
Only it's not the
lot.
cross. Only it's not the
Oh, it
crossbow
says-
talking. It's just Nurse's head.
Mhm.
That guy looked at you, shoot him.
Well, good job, Nurse. Good idea. So we head south, yes?
North.
North.
You're
Is-
currently east of Karkan.
Okay, we're going to loop around. I see.
Yeah, so this is where we were. This is where we were going. I went, whoop, over here. Hoping to come over here.
I see. All
That
right.
works.
Like, yeah, that's a little time, but also we're not expected anywhere.
Better not be. Pray that we're not. How tired do the horses look? Do they look like they could go?
They look like they could go. Yeah.
What time is it?
The sun is setting.
Get inside. Sun is not out yet. But I don't want to drive whole night. Somebody's going to have to switch.
I can take a rest and then ride. Yes, Sika. Wait, you're in the
can-
cart or the tent?
She's out and about now.
The cart.
I'm not in the cart, so I can't see Sika.
I can drive.
We'll get to that.
I'll ride shotgun. She can drive. I'm
Sure.
resting then, even though I literally just woke up.
Yeah.
You can keep resting inside. It'll be more comfortable for you.
I do like to stretch my legs though, and ride on top of my caravan or wagon. I mean, like once the sun goes down, I'm not staying in the cart. I'll ride on top of it.
Once the
very
sun
least.
goes down.
It's starting to get away from the mountains, so it takes a little longer.
Yeah, you guys are out of the mountains for sure right now.
Yeah.
Did you travel north and slowly back west? and find a fairly large river, Nurse, that you recognize. It is the Dash River.
The Dash River.
The Dash. It flows through Karkam.
Oh
From
man.
north to south, and then curves off southwest. But except it flows, excuse me, it flows to the north, to the ocean.
Neat.
What's the name of the city on top of Karkam, like northwest?
Boom, 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 boom. I'll use that.
I'll lose that. Okay. Zora's making an alibi in her head.
Yeah.
If anybody asks.
Jarrett just does his reading.
Yeah. What are you reading, Jerk?
In this case, he's reading the medicine book.
Okay.
It was Adoration of Medicine.
Okay. Make an insight check.
Insight, was that wisdom?
Mhm.
Why the fuck would I roll wisdom? 6.
Never mind.
Carry
Yeah.
on.
Carry on.
On this road or path we're traveling, any
Mhm.
sort of heightened activity due to the murder of 30 odd people?
Not yet. Those 30 odd people are a day's ride behind you.
Hmm.
And you're circling wide around Karkam. And now coming back south.
Yeah.
We've outsped death.
Once. See if you can do it again, boy.
Probably not.
How long are you going to push for? Nurse
I would-
going to drive.
I would do like
Sequence,
4
excuse me.
hours, then switch to somebody else.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who takes it?
Takes what?
Control the reins.
Not Jarrett.
Uh,
He knows better at this point.
Who takes the wheels?
Tika said she could, but
Mhm.
I can too.
Yeah, I'll do it.
The two of you. Alright.
I will help her.
Okay. You have advantage.
Yes, I'm working on that. Thank you.
I don't know. I just rolled dice. Very well. Yeah.
Nice.
Not bad, kid. Not bad.
Mm-hmm. Secret gets them moving along fairly well. But they balk a little, and there's you. Snap that whip. They
Whip it good.
keep going. Keep them moving.
You give Sika no guff, Nickelback, or that'll be the end of you. Again.
And you begin seeing light to your south.
Damn.
Like torchlight or sunlight?
Not sunlight, no. Although you continue south, and by the time you come out of the woods, you see a excuse me, fairly large encampment of individuals in some fairly decent tents and some wooden structures, but just a bunch of campfires, and it seems to be some sort of party or celebration going on.
Immediately upon realizing that there are actual humans or people, Zoria is going to open the little slit to talk to the people up front.
You reach through and into Nerza's face and through Nerza's face.
Oh, he's there?
No, but it's his space.
My space.
Oh, I understood his face, not his space.
Oh, sure.
Like, I open Urza's face, like, what the fuck?
You find more crossbow bolts.
He uses a crossbow.
Is that encampment? Camp.
Seems like I don't know, some sort of party.
The sun is coming up in the east. For the record. The mountains shade it for a little while, but not terribly long.
I need my cloak.
Maybe we should switch.
Okay,
Go inside.
coming in, and I'll dive through my little hole.
And before I leave, I look at Jarek. Those golden eyes, again, burning holes in his head.
He stares back quizzically.
We're going to meet people. Let's not make mistake again. Yes? I'm going to talk to Crotch Goblin.
Oh.
So she doesn't spread the gospel.
And Jarek will turn into a hobgoblin.
Can I spread the gospel?
You may not, nurse. Let's try not to kill anyone.
Today.
Add vampire noises.
And you turn into something more acceptable. People here don't like that sort of folk.
Well, no, I want to learn. You said I need to learn what it is to be a monster, and that you're a monster, so we're here. Let's go.
Oh dear.
That is the wrong way to go about.
Oh boy. I'm gonna start polishing my crossbow.
See
That's
this?
a euphemism.
Yeah.
See this full cover? The hijab thing that I don't like to wear, and the cloak.
Oh.
And the iron mask.
Oh no, a mask. How constricting.
Sika, we're going to talk real soon. Shut up.
You be nice to her. She's drove you through the night.
Oh, I will. Don't worry. She will know if I'm not being nice.
Jarek will turn into a drow.
That is still bad. Worse in some circles, actually. People in Rocky Commons would not find that funny if they were still alive.
Sika will speak to Jarek in Undercommon. You speak the. Do you wear the face, or can you walk the talk?
Jarek will maintain eye contact with her for a moment and nod knowingly. Dawitsu Jarana.
Sika will wordlessly pass the sandwich through the hole.
The sandwich. We had forgotten about the sandwich.
The sandwich. Use prestidigitation, make it taste better.
Or worse.
Whose is it going to?
Jarek, obviously.
I guess he takes the sandwich?
He doesn't need the sandwich.
It's the sentiment that counts.
Why?
You should shove your face before you say anything stupid again.
This is why I don't like people.
I'm a gnome.
Yeah, people. And he'll put the sandwich in his bag.
Try half fork. It's better.
Are we going into this fucking town, or are we just gonna have a debate over hoods and masks and sandwiches?
I don't know. What is plan?
Apparently, wait 6 months? I don't know why we're here right now.
Think more immediate, short term. Do we pass through party or do we go around? What makes more sense?
We can pass through, see what's going on. Could be fun.
Can we agree to not come out shooting? Of
My
course.
name's Warduke. I don't shoot people.
That sounds contradictory.
Sorry, Varduke.
But
Who am I to judge? Puts on the iron mask.
But
Climbs
don't
out.
let that stop you now. Jerick will climb out behind her.
And Zoria's not exploring the town, she'll just take the reins. Like she'll climb up.
Oh,
this
yeah. I'll help
is
climb out with her.
not the town.
It's an encampment.
This is
It's
the
an encampment.
Festival.
You can see
It's-
town proper ahead to the south.
So growing up in the area, I
Mhm.
would be familiar with any local traditions about any time
Mhm.
of the year. Does this appear to be like some yearly festival of sorts that I would be familiar with?
You would be familiar with this. It is a fair or carnival of sorts that comes by every few years. Um,
I think we should have some fun here. I think it could be fun.
Fun?
Do rodeos exist?
yes.
Is there a rodeo here?
Fuck around and find out.
Oh boy.
It's about to be sunrise.
I got a cloak, I ain't scared. Bear, on the other hand, he don't like the sun. Me, I fucks with it.
I got a cloak. I can do a rodeo.
No doubt.
Oh fuck.
Does this look like a... It looks like a carnival, you said.
Mhm.
A partyval, yep.
Yeah. Let's say
There's
we
like
go.
there's definitely bound to be some fried foods.
Zoria just
You know who
huffs.
else you find at carnivals?
Clowns.
Religious
Freaks.
missionaries.
About that, after
Here we
Zoria
go again on our
af-
own.
after Zoria audibly huffs inside the iron mask from the conversation these two were having, like the mask turns to Sika. And you? What is your plan? Spread word?
I would like to have the fun.
As long as fun does not involve in you saying you worship forbidden goddess,
She is not forbidden. She is the greatest truth there is.
sure,
Oh, sorry.
keep your greatest truth to yourself. Be
Greatest,
selfish.
greatest truth will cost you an arm and a leg. I know a guy.
I knew a guy.
Keep it to yourself. Otherwise, it's not gonna end well. Do you understand? I know you don't or not used to be around cities or large numbers of people, but try not to spread word.
No.
Well, while you're having this conversation, I came here to kick ass and finish this sentence, and I'm all out of, and he walks off.
Yes.
The only thing that comes out of Zora is a
What do you want to hear?
Try not to get us killed by talking about your god. They don't like her.
Try not to get us killed by being, you.
Sure,
And I
she'll
don't
cast.
mean hobgoblin.
She'll cast a spell.
Is it silence?
I don't have silence, unfortunately. It's fuck. What's the name? This guy's self.
Sika's raising her hands. Both of them. There are no roller coasters, Sika.
Yes, Sika. What happened to Horn? Antler.
I had an accident.
Do you want me to mend again? It's going to take time.
Pieces are not present.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I know you cared about Skull.
Yes. Just can we not talk about that? Beneath the mask, she is visibly sweating and nervous. Soria, it's easier to make sure I keep my mouth shut if I ride on your shoulders.
And she'll keep you innocent.
If you keep
Maybe
mouth
control that
shut,
temper.
if you don't talk about shot, you have deal. If you do, I will throw you at pitchforks. Yes?
And I will light a fire under your great big angry ass.
This all depends on you. And Zoria just bows. Then she takes Sika's entire hand, like just
Or
too big of a
entire.
hand. Yeah, shakes it and then just so she can be on top. I know I said that.
Phrasing.
As long as someone's covered it, that's all that matters to me.
Excellent.
So Sika is now the pike to my grog.
Oh God.
Only I'm the smart one.
A smart one.
Hmm.
I take offense at that.
Let's compare int.
Book smart and street smart aren't necessarily the same. They both get you to places that others wouldn't.
Sika is neither.
I'm
Right
trying,
out of the
Ian.
gate, she's like, nope.
See, I have the
Sika.
power of religious righteousness on my side, so I believe that I have a 20 on Ian, but it's actually like a.
6.
It's not a 6, Gomb.
So you're playing with the religious just right.
Yes.
Zora will hold on to Sika's ankles.
Mhm.
And depending on what she does, she will squeeze. Just warning.
Yep. What are you doing with the cart?
I'll find a place to parallel park it again. I'll ask around actually. Has Nurse told us about what this is?
Yeah, it's a festival. It's a seasonal thing. We're gonna have fun. I'm sure of it. Or make some contacts, get some coin.
Do they charge parking?
I don't know. I never had a horse or a carriage when I came here. I just kind of snuck in.
Hmm.
See, what we did was we came as a group in a carriage, and then we say, "Hang on, his dad's gonna pay," and then we go get his dad, and they never come back.
I don't have much money on me, so be wary of that.
I got the party covered for funds for now.
Hmm.
What? You don't like that I'm better than you with coin?
No, it's just I don't like to be in debt.
In debt? Oh, you're already in debt. It don't matter.
We'll talk about this later.
But
Mr.
now it's
Gown,
fun time.
Miss Snuffleduck,
how big is a silver piece?
like a nickel.
Okay. Thank you.
They're all about a nickel size.
Thank you.
Sure. While some of these fires are still going, a lot of them are going out. Excuse me. And you find a place to park your stagecoach.
Is it properly parked or is it double parked like some asshole?
There's an area to park it, because people have come from like the surrounding towns and brought their wagons, their families, and they're selling shit, and so they followed all that crap in. So there's a parking area.
Is there a transfer from the parking area to the main entertainment area?
Lord Almighty, you are overthinking this.
I'm
We
kidding.
walk into the fucking festival.
Yeah,
Let's get this moving.
sure.
I'm just being annoying.
It is early, so there's not really a whole lot going on. The
Does
party
it feel like it's dwindling down or
it feels like
winding
it's
down?
winding down from the
Okay,
previous
I
night.
missed it.
But Nurse knows that it goes on for about a week.
It's gonna be lit once the sun goes down. There used to be this saying that everything gets hotter when the sun goes down.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Not even Sika. Wow.
Hmm.
Huh?
Musical reference.
I got you.
Yes.
Is there magic in festival?
Yeah, like a lot of like street magic. The oohs and the ahs, explodey things in the sky with magics.
No, I mean real magic.
It is real magic.
Sure.
Illusory magic is magic. It boggles the
Ah.
mind.
That I can respect, yes. I'm doing it right now.
Uh-huh.
There's a bunch of children running around, chasing each other, or just being children all over the place.
Ugh, that's the worst when they do that.
I don't know how that
I
works. I
do
never
not like
was one.
that. I don't like it.
I'll try not to step on one.
Right?
It's terrible. Just the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a nice family vacation. We'll actually get to sleep in. Just kidding. Lots of kids.
Fuck is sleeping in.
Yeah. So what are you doing? What are you doing?
During the day, I'm going to scout for the biggest stages, the most extravagant carts, and any fighting arenas, if there are any.
Sure.
Any form of physical entertainment, be it the theater or rodeos,
Mm-hmm. Sure.
you know, all the shit I liked to do when I was a kid.
There is all of that and more.
Yep.
Knife
Yay.
throwing,
Secret
juggling,
enter that.
mm-hmm. strongman competitions, caber tossing.
Zoria. Zoria could probably do the caber toss too. Maybe. Maybe not.
Drinking games, which sound
Mm.
absolutely awful to you, Sika.
The smell.
She's still hungover, right? So
I mean, it'd be wearing, well,
It's been a few. It's been
Been
a
like
day.
a full day.
been a
Yeah.
day, yeah.
yeah,
So you're like
when
at
you
that end of day hangover period.
Yeah.
Rough, but not physically ill.
when you're younger, they go away in a day.
Yeah, if you don't
When
drink
you're older,
enough.
When you're younger, you don't get them. You just have to keep drinking.
mm,
The trick is to just not get sober.
that is true. How's the make of the populace here?
I mean, it's generally human, but there
Yeah.
are probably about half human, with various other races mixed in. Elves, gnomes, halflings, dwarves, a few half-orcs.
Nothing more monstrous, right?
Nothing monstrous, no.
Mm,
No hobgoblins. Not out and about, anyway.
okay.
Does that make you sad?
It makes my theory real.
And Jarek's just gonna wander around and see what he can find.
Sure.
See if anything jumps out to him.
What is jumping? What jumps out to Jarek?
Books, probably.
Women.
Well, yeah, books, women.
Titties.
There's one thing I want him to look for, but it's metagamey, so I can't do it.
Do it.
Is there a magic shop?
Care Bear, did you freeze?
You know,
No.
no, I was thinking. You know what? Yeah, it's not overly metagamey. He'll also look for any tents that are doing card readings.
Tarot readings.
What is he looking for, Grandma?
Something I did
Hmm.
not prepare for.
No, not necessarily tarot. There are many types of cards that you can find in CD carnivals.
Yeah,
Some
so
of
are
which-
we getting
None of which I
more of like
prepared for.
a gypsy vibe or a livestock vibe or a Gen Con vibe?
The last two were redundant.
There is a pretty large animal populace.
Some more state fair than CD carnival.
More state
Yep.
fair than CD Carnival. Yeah.
Yep.
But you know, state fairs have a lot of shit.
A lot of shit. Yeah.
And religious missionaries.
Oh yeah, people set up with tables. Candles all about, incense burning. Somebody's selling blankets with animals embroidered onto them.
Have you heard the word of our bad Lord Bane?
Mr. Gump,
Yes.
are there any ruins that I can find?
There might be.
Well, then I'ma yeet myself off of Zoria and run off.
Take 1d6 damage.
Not
You're
that
not shouting
tall.
tall.
That deal didn't last very long.
Right.
Zoria's left looking like John Travolta, like.
Oh man. Yeah.
Tuck and roll.
Yeah. Okay. So you run off looking for a druid. That would be an investigation check. Or probably persuasion or charisma.
Yeah, nine's not cut.
Nah, it's not gonna cut it, Sika, sorry. The rest of you though, find stages. A rodeo arena. An old woman that might be giving card readings. Well, there's a tent that looks like it might give card readings
Yeah.
later. The smell of coffee permeates the air in some places.
Coffee, how exotic.
I mean, it's a fair. It's a carnival.
Yeah.
Popcorn used to be exotic too.
There's a lot of cooking smells. A lot of meat and animals hanging from hooks. A lot of meat pies and
How is my
sugary,
sense of smell?
sugary delights. What, nurse?
I said, how is my sense of smell? I know my sense of taste is shit, but what about my sense of smell?
I mean, your sense of smell is fine, but none
So
of
I'd be
this
picking
is.
up on these meats and things.
Yeah, none of them smell appealing though. Some of
I'm gonna
the
go.
rarer ones, in terms
Sure.
of cooking temperature, do.
I'm gonna go investigate the food court.
Yeah.
Pick up some seasonings for my friends.
That can work two ways.
Yes, it can.
Are you seasoning
Yeah.
your friends, or are you getting seasonings for your friends?
Seasonings for my friends, because I cook when they need me to cook. Exotic herbs and spices.
Sure. Okay. Make well, the food court is fairly larger than a single druid or two.
I would hope, but I'm willing to still make a check if you wish.
Not really. I mean, it's a fair, right? It's all fairly okayly laid out.
Barely.
There is absolutely shit everywhere. But you find it. Most of it is closed. There are two people selling pastries currently.
I don't know that they like pastries. They never said. Growing up as a kid, would I have had a favorite pastry from this facility?
I don't know. Would you
Well, yeah.
have? Okay.
I seek those out
Okay. Sure.
if they have them. If they don't, well then fuck those people.
Cinnamon rolls,
Shoot. No.
cupcakes, donuts
Well.
with all the sugar.
It's like a cinnamon roll, but with chocolate frosting and candied coconut.
That
And
look on Sika.
I don't have my cameras on. I wasn't sure.
Nasty.
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 She looked like a toddler you just offered a Brussels sprout to.
Brussels sprouts are delicious.
Yes, they are, but
Not
toddlers
to
don't think so.
toddlers.
I will seek something out
Mhm.
similar to that.
Sure. Yeah. Wouldn't be
And then
overly
a
difficult.
savory bread as well.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Who left the group? Sika did. Nurse.
Sika.
We all did, technically.
So
Zora
4 ways.
has been Zoria has been left alone, and
Zoria
she
thinks she's the
doesn't.
group.
She doesn't quite know how to navigate now. Like she's a bit lost.
Which problem is the biggest to your immediate life, Zoria?
Which of
Yeah,
these three?
she's like looking for exits and. Oh. But yeah, Zoria is having some difficulty navigating
Mhm.
the crowd.
She lived in court for 10 years. You'd think she'd know how to go through a city.
It's not the city that's the problem.
Zoria's afraid of the outdoor world. She's like a cat that just got out.
What the fuck is this? The fuck is that?
I guess she would try to look for one of the party members, but I don't know how well she might succeed in that.
Make a
I
perception
mean,
check.
Zika's wearing a gigantic head of antlers.
Mhm.
It's 3 feet tall, so.
Okay, but antlers.
Perception. Oh, I got a natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
What did you want to
Now-
see?
Given what we discussed, Gump, should I be taking this at a normal roll or disadvantage?
I would say
You
it's
don't-
normal.
I'm gonna
Well,
have to go back and see what we discussed.
Yeah, I want to know your argument for advantage.
No, disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage.
A normal roll, I suppose.
Yeah, take it.
Yeah,
Take it from me,
I
babe.
remember.
That's
I recall.
normal.
Yeah.
Okay. Natural 20. So if
Yeah.
she finds somebody, who it is, I don't know.
Roll
Oh.
1 through 3.
Roll a d3.
I'm 1.
There's Jarek Seeker.
There's.
Just roll a
Jarek
d3 in the chat or
Sika.
d6.
Okay.
I rolled a d6. Came out 5.
You see Sika wandering back between two tents.
I'll follow.
Yeah. It's a little tight. There are guidelines, crisscrossing and shit. But you,
Zika is going to T-pose and then fly through the air.
What?
No, I'm just
No.
fucking with y'all.
A crossbow bolt flies out from the crowd.
got another one. Mhm.
Zika is going to be weaving her way between these tents, muttering about aspen trees.
Okay.
Zora will clumsily follow.
Yeah. Just follow or catch up.
I mean, at one point it's like kind of undeniable that you're being followed by a 7-foot tall something, so Sika would probably notice.
Mm-hmm.
Zika will turn around and stare up at Zoria with gigantic, pleading, sad eyes. Zoria, why can't I find a druid? In theory, they're like aspen trees. They all share the same roots, so if you find one druid, you find all the druids, so it shouldn't be that hard, right? Why can't I find someone?
It's difficult in crowd. Yes.
Yes.
What's a druid
But-
look like?
Yeah.
Like me.
Imagine from Shaggy from Scooby Doo, only he's really dirty.
Does Sika actually do this?
Yes.
What do I do?
Pick me up.
Picks her up. Mutters, this is humiliating in the goblin language.
Zika will kick Zoria's collarbone like you would spur a horse forward. Onwards, majestic steed.
That's one way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to feel the bones in Zoria's and Sika's lower legs moving, like you do with
Just
somebody's
crack.
hand.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Just
like an Indian sunburn almost.
yeah, just I want to feel them.
Mhm.
I will go onward, and I'll be sure to hit her head on something that I will fail to duck.
Mm. Sure. There is a like a drinks
string of
here
marker?
sign that is on a couple of chains.
Going for it.
Dunk,
Sorry,
but it
I didn't
sways.
see that.
Mhm.
One of the tines of Sika's antlers snaps off.
Feel like shit now, don't you?
Do you want me to pick that one up, or do you don't mind losing it?
No. Sacred symbol. Do you not understand?
The other times that you lost?
Yes.
You can text me about that.
No, you can't.
Until y'all talk to me about it in game. Fuck you.
What this
Yes,
meaning
pick it up.
is it like countdown? The more you lose, the closer you get to exaltation.
No. It's like losing a piece of your soul. Every time. Mend it.
Late,
Mend it.
later. Zoria does like this, and it floats to her hand.
Mage hand.
Magical, yeah, mage hand.
So it doesn't
I'm gonna
float.
mage hand it out.
It's visible.
Can I mage hand it out of ours?
Really?
Battle of the Mage Hands?
This is the most arcane version of an arm wrestling contest and the strangest fucking flex.
Do you want to do the thumb fight?
How would
The mage
that work? Because my mage hand is made out of moths.
Zoria's is made out of anger.
Sorry, it's just a big head.
Mhm.
Well, there you go. I'll fix later. Try to duck and not break anymore, yes?
If you had ducked, it wouldn't have been a problem. Big red
Sorry,
cunt.
I'm not used to having somebody on. I'm not used to having someone on top. Sorry.
You just had to ask, Zoya. I'll be a bottom.
Is that would not work?
Why not? I have all the necessary qualifications.
Is way I like doing it is not. All that we would end up with is broken arms, so no.
We've got mage armor for that. Shield of Faith. It'll work.
Crushing is no. A broken hip is no joke.
This is a little bit out of character. I'm sorry. Sika will mutter in Gnomish. Order, mama. And that's it.
I have funny story related to that. Maybe I tell party later.
Don't.
And we keep walking.
Mhm. Okay. Jerk, what are you doing with the sunlight?
Well, before it's sunlight, you said.
It's coming up. There are brothels to be had.
Wait, it's a carnival, isn't it? That way they have a brothel tent.
There are thoughts everywhere.
There were
To
children
the brothel
everywhere.
tent. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, to the brothel tent.
Okay, nope. Go to the brothel tent. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Not unless anything unique stands out now. Otherwise, he's just going to literally look through them and just go, like, look for all of a second and go, you.
Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't even care if it actually looks like a brothel worker or not.
Mm.
So he might have just pointed at a random person and been like, yeah, you.
They are. A half elf. Decently attractive.
Okay, yeah. Where's the tent?
You're in the tent. It's a big tent.
No, he meant regarding like her tent. Unless they're just
No, it's like
orgying out in this big tent.
walled sections
Oh, okay.
and stuff. It's fairly nice. Lots of drapery and mood lighting.
Okay. How much until dusk?
10 gold?
10 gold.
So Jared gets it on. Till nightfall. And the rest of you wander about and take in some sights, I suppose.
Razori and Sika bonding.
Go into town. What are you doing? The carnival, the fair picks up a little bit over, throughout the day. More things open up, and by about 2 in the afternoon, it's fairly crowded.
I want to see Nose ride a bull.
How
Freezing
close
again.
is the carnival to the city?
It butts up against it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the city.
Sure.
I'm gonna go hit up the corners that I know that T used to run.
Okay. Looking for tea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's the only one that I could trust still.
Sure.
At least when I was alive, anyway.
Yeah. You do not find him on any of the corners.
I find another town crier, and I ask if T's still working. These days, not like right now.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to review your
That was a while
relationship
ago.
with T. Yeah, I found it right here.
Just because we were both the smallest party members, we had a bond.
Okay. Yep. The crier doesn't recognize a person by the name of T. He did have a house in town, though, I believe.
I'll circle the block,
Sure.
see if there's any lights on or anything. Well, it's daytime.
It's daylight. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are curtains in the windows, but they are not. They're not pulled shut.
Oh. So he must be. Most people would close them if they're not home. I'll make a few separate passes trying to look in the windows as I go, and then eventually muster up the courage to go knock on the door.
Make a perception check. Doesn't seem like anybody's home. There's.
Yep. I will grab. I don't have paper on me. I have no way to leave a note. Shit.
Lift your cheeks and spread your sack nerves.
You don't keep a composition book in your prison pocket.
No, I do not.
Just a key.
Charcoal
pencil.
Do the criers have newspapers?
They
Wanted
have
posters.
more akin to sheets.
Sheets
of
of paper or
Yeah.
sheet? Okay.
Vellum.
Yeah. I'll go grab a sheet off of one of them and take out a piece of charcoal.
Sure. Out of your prison pocket where you've been slowly forming it into a diamond.
No. I will crush up the piece of charcoal, dip my finger in my quenching oil skin, and then dip my finger back in the charcoal. T, it's nerves. I'm at the festival, and I'll go on to describe the cart.
Okay. Sure. And you just leave it on the door?
I try to slide it under the door, yeah.
Slide it under the door? Okay. Sure.
And I will go back to the cart.
Okay. Zoria and Sika. Are you doing anything in particular throughout the day?
I don't think she's here right now.
She's AFK, she's feeding the dogs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Zoria.
Zoria would try and navigate through the crowd with some difficulty. Try and locate a magic shop or something like that.
Out in the fair?
Yeah. She
Okay.
knows she's probably gonna have more luck with an establishment inside the city, but at the same time, who knows what you can find on a fair like this?
Make an investigation check.
Well, I'm good at those.
I'm failing mine. I dropped a blueberry.
Oh no. Whatever shall become of you?
Blueberry.
It's gone forever.
Can I get advantage because Sika's helping?
You cannot have disadvantage. A 1.
No, a 5 plus 7, I think.
12.
I'm not using saving face for that one because there's one ally close by, so 12.
Okay.
But she will fail in silence. She will not ask Sika for help then.
Then it's a disadvantage
Oh.
because of what we discussed.
Okay, that's the 17, so.
So 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't find a magic shop out in the fair area, no. You do find a couple of shops selling miscellaneous trinkets. Or vendors, excuse me, not even shops. A lot, just some jewelry. A lot of necklaces with rare earth metals and semi-precious stones.
Any books?
There is a book vendor. Do you need
What does
book
she have?
names?
Yes.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Something more technical, arcane.
Make an investigation check.
Again? Okay. 12.
12. Something more arcane, you say? Okay.
Arcane oriented.
Uh, you find a book called Annihilation of the Banished. That seems to speak of extraplanar entities.
Oh, fuck. Oh, gum.
What?
No, continue, please.
Seems to speak of extraplanar entities, and where they can be sent back to, and how they come to the material plane in some cases. Not a spell per se, but
Like the theory behind.
the ideas behind it. You know, why, how.
Do I leave this maybe plot relevant book behind?
Who said it was plot relevant?
I don't know. It's not like we're dealing with extraplanar things. How much for
You
book?
hear a voice in your head as if from a great distance away. Demons!
Demons.
How much for book? Zora will hold out the
The the books on that shelf are all 25 gold pieces.
25.
Yeah. I mean,
Why?
it's pretty thick. But it's got some useful information for people, I think.
What does the seller look like?
Um,
I'm picturing gnome.
he is an older halfling gentleman. He has a monocle and a cane. He looks like he's trying to be more dapper than he is.
We all are trying to look like something we're not. Maybe we can trade. Yes?
Well, what you got?
I have materials. Special materials. To
Why,
write.
like what?
Arcane materials.
Arcane materials. You mean like
Yes.
special inks and
Yes, ink laced with unicorn horn dust and special parchment.
unicorn horn dust? It
It's not
must be
something you
from
find.
cord.
Yes.
They generally have to. They generally make their ink with that.
I've been through there, yes. It's not something you can find here.
Not very easily. I could make a trade for that.
Is Sika still on Zoya's shoulders?
Should
Probably
be.
not on the shoulders, considering you wouldn't fit in this tent.
Well, then Sika would like to tug on Zoya's shirt
Mm-hmm.
and make a motion as if to whisper in her ear.
Like the whole cloaked mass, like just
Did you almost
starts
get a pass?
bending downwards.
Zoya, do you have
Yes,
the money?
I do, but it's almost everything I have.
I can help.
You don't have money.
Yes, I do.
How much money do you have?
Yes.
How much are you willing to help?
Yes.
What are you going to charge to help?
Yes.
Always yes.
Don't be cryptic. Give me some useful answer.
Sika will rifle through her pack and procure the 2 dolls she looted off the townsperson.
Mhm.
She will
I
hold
think
them over her head.
I don't understand.
2 dolls and 20 gold?
$2 and 20 gold. It's good dolls, yes? Look, they're pretty.
You're showing them to the old guy.
Yeah.
Yes, obviously.
I don't have any use for dolls. I do like the
You
money
don't have
though.
children?
They're grown.
Grandchildren?
I see them every so often.
Well, then this would be a lovely Oh shit, I'm channeling Shell. Fuck. Children like dolls, right?
Why don't you keep them? You're children. At least you are.
She's grown past them.
Okay. Well, sell them to somebody else or give them to somebody else.
Look, I can
Thoroughly
do.
pissed off, Sika will pull an additional platinum out of her bag.
So now we're talking the same language.
I can do 10 golds worth of unicorn dust, laced ink from Cold.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at Sika. Is that coin? Yes.
You're talking to her now? Or to him?
To him.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
No.
Guidance?
I'll sell you 2 books for 45. Special deal, only for you.
Ah, the urge to eviscerate this motherfucker just to get the book. No, I'm better than this. I'm a non-violent person.
When?
Said the bugbear.
Yeah.
Hobgoblin, not bugbear.
No, he's doing it on purpose. I'm afraid it's too much. Maybe next time.
Sika will raise
What?
her hands.
Jessica. She raises hand to talk is normal.
2 for 45. Yes.
Okay. Pick another one.
Do you have Lovers of Dusk, the sequel?
The sequel. I didn't know there was a sequel.
Well, I was hoping. It's such a good book.
I mean, I think I shot through that thing 15 years ago.
I mean, it's such a compelling read, especially because the vampire protects his lover from the moving carriage. It's so romantic.
So glad Jarek isn't there. He'd walk out and immediately throw her in front of a carriage.
I thought it was a little corny, a little over the top. Really. Honestly, a little glad
then-
that I've not known of a second one.
Well, then you don't know what true love is.
I mean,
And I
Go
think
ya, pick a book.
Zori will just shut up and go rifle through some more stuff.
mhm. Any particular genre, or do you just want a list of books?
Arcane.
Arcane.
I'm gonna
I
actually.
would like a book about permanent enchantments.
I will ask the guy about that. Yeah.
About permanent enchantments?
Mm-hmm.
Permanent enchantments.
The book is literally called Permanent Enchantments.
Yeah. I don't have anything that'll really teach you how to enchant things. And that's kind of a learned skill, so far as I understand. You know, wizards and mages kind of, figure out how to do it after like 30 years of learning. Or 60 or, I don't know, 100. It takes a long time. But I do have this this book that is conjuration for the kids for 15 gold. I could sell the two of them for 35.
Sora takes out her pouch, her coin pouch,
Mhm.
with very little jingle to it. Takes out 15 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Zika will pass over 10 gold and a platinum.
Pickle, come here. Okay. So you give this gentleman 35 gold pieces, and he gives you, well, you have these two books.
What was the name of the first one?
I don't fucking remember.
Oh, the recording.
I have to go back and listen.
Unless somebody in the chat recalls, but
Yeah.
chat's pretty light tonight.
I was feeding my dogs, so I did not hear the title.
That's fine. We'll just go
I
back
don't
and
even know
listen.
what the book's about.
Customs of
Outsiders,
Hell.
Outsiders and Annihilation. Annihilation of Outsiders or something.
And then Banishment and Annihilation or something like that.
Annihilation of the Banished. Banishment of the Annihilated?
Yeah. Annihilation of the Banished. This
We'll
is what
find
the name
out.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Customs of Hell,
You're
Annihilation
gonna-
of the Banished.
You're gonna make me come up with 100 fucking book names by the end of this.
I am.
Just
Yes.
pre-plan them, Gump.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean pre-plan them? Gump doesn't pre-plan.
Are you shitting me, Pink?
Yeah.
So,
Customs of Hell, Annihilation of the Banished. I'm letting Sika keep the other
Pickle,
one.
shut up. Come here.
Not like it was
No.
for me.
It wasn't for me either.
Okay, I'm keeping the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Conjuration for kids.
So you leave the bookstore, and it's getting darker. What's everybody doing? The sun is setting.
It's time to take another sweep, see if anything jumps out to him. Before, everything goes to hell.
Hmm.
Are we that that convinced?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try Usners.
Oh yeah.
So, Nurse is off to find a rodeo
Rodeo.
No, I was on the way back to the cart.
to the cart. Excuse me. Okay. So you're gonna,
Rodeo doesn't happen during the day. It's more of a nighttime thing.
well, it's nighttime.
Oh. Hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Upon exiting the bookseller, Soria kinda, out of her own volition, offers a hand to Sika to pick her up.
Sika will accept.
Look at you two bonding and stuff.
She will silently place her on her shoulders
Mhm.
and very begrudgingly, you can feel the effort it takes. Thank you.
Sika will rest her head on top of Zoria and kind of give her a
Her
hug.
forehead.
Yeah.
You still can't talk about God, but thank you.
Well, we can talk about Shaw. I didn't think so.
Not here. And I will avoid any signs that can hit
Sure.
Sika.
Okay.
Aww.
I saw the sign. Dunk.
Opened up my eyes, I saw another. Dunk.
Dunk.
That's the right book. Okay.
Why are you pulling out the handbook, Gump?
I actually pulled out all three.
Yes,
So
what
I
are you
was
looking up?
for the right one.
You
Yeah,
can't
what you
see
looking
behind
up?
the DM screen. You can't see.
Yeah.
He's looking for the aboleth
Here,
stat.
let me just
stats.
turn this on, and you can't see anything.
Oh
What?
God, no.
Yeah, we
Yeah, no.
I
can.
can see some things. I can see the texture on your sweater.
I can see the train coming at me from the end of the tunnel. Turn that shit off, Jesus.
It says on air. I was hoping it was going to be less bright.
Yeah.
It was not.
It was not.
You're gonna need
well,
something to put over that to hide it.
right?
Some simple like, what the hell's it called?
Diffuser.
I was saying car tint, the window tint.
I'm very
Oh,
I
confused.
forgot
What
what
are
they
we
call
doing?
it. Fixing the light. I'm assuming we're about to find out why he's pulled out the book.
No, we're not. I'm just looking for something. Don't worry
Engage
about
paranoia.
it. What is so? Nurse went to the rodeo.
Yep.
Are you going to try to participate?
Nope.
Okay.
Can we meet up before this, just so we're not all separate?
I have no idea.
I mean, Jarek's still wandering, but
Mhm.
outside of that,
Sika, for once in your life you're taller. Help me look for others.
Yes.
Sika, make a perception check with advantage. Or you can make them separately.
Should be better making me. My perception is shit.
I think this is how I do this. 15 and a 20.
Okay. You see Nurs walking towards the animal area.
Sika will whistle.
Okay.
Sika will whistle again.
This is what low
Sika will
passive
put her
perception looks like.
hands over her mouth. Mahogany!
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm running
Wrong
towards
word.
the sound.
Please don't whistle or
Nose
shout
over here!
in your ear.
Oh, hey, what's up? Who's dying?
Sika. Sika is up. Look. She's up.
No one is dying, Nose. It's just had to get your attention somehow.
Well, you got it.
We going to go pet animals?
I thought I was gonna watch some people fight them, but they let kids do like a goat rodeo. I could try that, but I don't know that it would go well.
Fuck yeah, goat rodeo time! Family that goat rodeos together stays together.
Okay.
Okay, you want to go on? You want to do a teams event then?
I would be honored to have you by my side.
Okay. Maybe they have mini horses that we can ride. Because I didn't bring a party horse. So here's to hoping.
Okay. So you folks go to the rodeo, and you find a tall, shirtless human man who's kind of like organizing people, and you tell him, we want to participate.
We don't have animals.
We don't have animals. He's like, okay. Do you have rope?
Yeah. Yes, rope.
Do you know how to make a lasso?
Uh-huh.
All right. I recommend you tie your lasso before you go in.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
How tall is this gentleman?
He's like 6 foot.
Short-ish.
To you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Zora will do nothing.
You can you provide us mini horses?
No, you have to bring your own. Have you never been to a rodeo before?
Well, it's a long time ago. I've never been in
I
one.
mean, we'll provide a horse if you're gonna ride it.
No, I don't do the Bronx.
Okay.
Too small.
You
I'll be back.
probably get kicked pretty good.
I cannot believe the number of times that I've wished I was a druid during this campaign.
Turn into a horse.
Do I have your permission to go over there? And I'll point to where like all the other people that definitely look like they know what the fuck they're doing are.
Yeah, I don't care.
Hey, we'll be back.
Okay.
And I go seek out a cowpoke
Sure.
and ask if I can borrow 2 horses and 2 lassos.
2 horses and 2 lassos.
Preferably ponies, though small horses would be good. They'll still be faster than a goat, which is really all we really need.
Okay. So you talk to a gentleman and ask to borrow a few of his animals. And he's, well, what event are you doing?
The goat lasso. Dude, I'm small. I can't fuck with no cow, dude.
You know these
Even if it is
goats
a
are like the size of cows, right?
well, they're
Are
a
you
little
high, goat?
smaller than calves.
No, Sika.
It's dwarven goat.
Uh,
I mean, they bring out the big shit here.
Giggity.
yeah.
Edric will show up any minute.
Okay. Well, back to the drawing board, I guess. Thanks.
Yeah.
And I'll
These
go
are
grab
like
Sika, and I'll huddle in. Everything's big, and I'm scared of
Seeker
big
will
things.
flex.
Okay, I'll go back to that guy. Hey, mister.
Yeah, what?
2 horses and 2 lassos, please. What was your entry fee? I'll cover it. Plus some, because you know you're being a good, nice guy if you let me have 2 horses and 2 lassos.
Uh, shit. 15 gold, I guess?
That's what it cost you. All right. 15 gold.
Yeah, you break them, you bought them.
Oh, how much are your horses worth?
2 of them? About 115?
Piece?
No.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Sika will kind of hip bump nose,
Mm-hmm.
wiggle her fingers.
Sorry, I'm putting. What did you do? You hip bump me and then did what?
Fingers.
What is this?
Magic.
Magic.
If they break, we fix them.
Oh, neat. I go back to that guy. I got 2 horses and 2 lassos, and we're going for the big shit.
Make an animal handling check.
Yeah.
Individually or
One of you with advantage or individually?
to advantage?
Yeah, she's got a better modifier. I think.
+5.
Yep, by 1. All right.
All right.
Nice.
Nice.
Excuse me. Yeah, Sika. Sika takes Nurse's hand and kind of just like real gentle, like just kind of puts it on the horse's nose, and the horse
See, I did that before, and I got
snorts.
food.
Snorts and breathes a little quickly. The eyes widen a little bit. The sense of something is off. But you
As I would
passively,
expect.
yeah, you passively calm it. That is fucking so bright. Noises
I'm gonna
from-
get on my horse.
Yeah. There's like a stool thing that the smaller folk can get on the horses with.
Yep.
You climb up that, and then you climb onto the horse, and you go back to the 6-foot human man. Name's Jed.
Jed,
Jed.
Barduk here.
All right.
I'm gonna rope me a bovine, I think.
They're goats, unless you want something different.
Well,
Goats.
I was gonna go goat, but they said it was as big as a cow, so I figured I'd go cow, because cow's cooler.
The goats are generally more interesting.
Goats!
All right.
What the fuck, Pink?
It just showed up.
What the
I
fuck?
don't know. What?
What the fuck?
You have to share.
Share with the group.
Do you have Instagram?
Not
No.
safe for stream. Put it there, Pink.
Okay.
Mm.
I guess the stream won't get to see it.
Discluding the viewers. How dare.
Oh no, I'm not putting it on the. Putting it on. But, yeah, give us 15 minutes or so. And what was your Warduk?
Barduk.
Varduk.
Barduk.
And you, little lady?
Snuffle duck.
Varduk and Snuffleduck. Okay. Meanwhile, Jarek. What you doing, bud?
Going back to the frickin' reader tent, I suppose, if nothing else stands out to him while he's wandering around.
Perfect. Okay. So
Perfect.
Yeah. You find a tarot reader.
Yes.
That's an old, wrinkly woman. Dwarvish. But old. This is a big crystal ball in the middle of this purple and gold tent.
Okay.
There's heavy incense burning. I knew you would come.
Sure she did. Bet it has gullible written on the ceiling, too.
Well, I don't guess you'd be worth the money if you didn't.
Are you... Well, of course you are. Everyone's searching for something in particular. But what? And maybe it's not something. Maybe you just want answers.
What do you offer?
Well, I can read your fate. No guarantees. And I need to look up a spell.
Oh, those cleric spells are fucking awful. Like the divination, random stuff.
Well, it could also be a divination wizard for all I know.
What?
The best type of wizard.
Hush.
There we go. What if you want me to cast some sort of divination magic to get a specific answer to a question that will cost you 28 gold pieces. or a, I can read your fortune through more natural means, for 7.
Let's do both.
Okay. Which would you like first?
Let's go through the natural means first.
Sure. Please come sit on this here at this table. Let me get my cards here. Or would you warm them up for me?
He just holds them in his hands and looks confused.
Okay. So we're gonna take a number. Have you ever done this before?
I have no idea what you're doing.
Great. Neither do I.
I'm gonna hope that was humor.
It was.
Does anybody
Of course
does
it's
anybody
human.
know here know how tarot works? Because I don't.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, unfortunately, like, I have a deck, so
Look at you.
Mm.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna.
actually know how it works though.
I'm not
So
gonna make you give your own reading. I have
Nah,
a website for that.
I don't know how to use them anyway.
Hmm.
Oh, so Laura says she does.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to take a card for yourself, your situation, and your challenges. We'll see where we end up. So she
And they all
lays.
come up as death.
She lays out these cards on the table and spreads them into a thin line. And asks you to pick 3.
And of course he does.
Sure. Um, and then, so this here is the tower for self.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Off to a strong start there.
The 7 of Pentacles for your situation. The Sun for challenges.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. You've also have here in your recent past the 7 of Staves.
Oh god.
Your higher
Wow.
power is the Lovers. Are you? We'll get to that. And the 8 of Staves for your nearest future. The, ooh, this could be bad. You for some reason have the 8 of Swords as your inhibition. And the 7 of Swords as for your allies. I mean that's good. But there are 8 swords here. That could be bad. We'll find out. The 2 of Cups is advice and your long-term potential. This is the King of Swords here. You have
Jesus Christ.
quite an interesting reading here. We'll start with self. The tower. I don't know what any of these fucking mean.
Just
Tower.
Google it.
Yeah, you can. Tower tends to mean change, though.
Here. The tower is upright, and that tends to refer to a sudden upheaval, disaster spelled out for you. this is terrible.
Jarek, for the record, looks bored but is continuing to watch her.
Oh, sure. Your situation, the Seven of Pentacles. What the fuck is Pentacles?
Pentacles? Is that like a penis tentacle?
Yes. Refers to, but this one here is reversed. So you work without results, and you have many distractions in your life. This is your. Do you have many distractions? You must. A lack of rewards in your existence.
Jarek just continues to stare flatly.
Life, child, is not all bad. The sun, though, is upright.
What was the sun again?
Your challenges.
Challenge, yeah, right.
You will find joy from being challenged. And success in your challenges, child. You have to take them head on with a positive attitude.
And he's rubbing at his brow.
Right? Your recent past, the Seven of Staves.
That one's funny.
Yeah, well, I have to fucking find it. Fucking goddamn it.
You did this to yourself, Gump.
Yeah, well, must be wands in this one. Being upright means that your perseverance and defensive attitude in maintaining control of your situations will bring you strength and overwhelming success in them. Your near future, the Eight of Staves. Means you'll have rapid action and rapid movement and quick decisions you'll need to make here shortly. But make them wisely, child. A quick decision rashly commuted will bring you great pain.
Yeah, I'm hearing that a lot lately.
Your higher power is the Lovers. Do you have a major, a great love?
Not since I lost my reflection.
Weird thing to say.
You lost your reflection? This is
favorite mirror.
Oh, interesting. This card in your higher power shows that you'll find a god and take a partnership with your god. That you have union.
Did he goddess?
You're inhibited by the Eight of Swords. Where's the 8?
Not the best.
You're inhibited, well, obviously by imprisonment and entrapment, but I'm sensing a lot of self-victimization here.
Jarek does not laugh. He continues to stare flatly.
Oh, of course. You should seek not to be the victim in your situation. Life is not as bad as it may seem. You are still alive after all.
Yes, I am.
Yes. Um, the Seven of Swords here refers to tactics and strategy. The use of deceptive means to gain what you want, and your allies helping in your deceptions to
And the
further
Seven of
your
Swords.
cause.
What was that one?
Seven of Swords.
I mean, what was it?
Deception, trickery, tactics, and strategy. Oh,
No,
allies.
like
Excuse me, allies.
allies.
Yep, Seven of Swords, allies.
Okay.
Your allies will help you in your exploits, your foolhardy endeavors,
Foolhardy.
be they as it may. The Two of Cups. I give advice to you. Boop, 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 boop. It's reversed here, showing that imbalance and broken communication and tension here lie deeply in your life. Mend your relationships, child.
And that one was relationships?
It was advice.
Oh.
Mend your relationships, child. You only have so long on this planet, on this world.
Some of us more than others, yeah.
You're running from something, perhaps, but it's not worth it. Turn and face it.
Face your fears, my child.
And we come to your long-term potential here. The King of Swords. Utilize your discipline that you have and your truth. The card reversed is towards me, so don't be manipulative and cruel. Utilize your head. You're a smart individual. You've come to me for advice. And it goes on into more depth than I can fucking give you.
Yeah.
The path may be hard now, child, but if you work hard and you mend your relationships that you have, maybe let fallen by the wayside. You find those women that you, or men, I'm not judging, that you've loved, and you rebuild that bond that you had with them.
All right. Let's see then. That leaves us with the spell then.
So she pulls out a bunch of incense and a
Tent must look like Cheech and Chong's garage.
an eyeball of some make. And
Shell references everywhere.
So You can ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days.
To occur within 7 days. It has to be a specific event or activity
Or goal.
or goal. It has to be specific.
Can I have a orgy in the next 7 days?
Mm. I didn't know it worked like that. Crap, it has to be specific. It can't be vague. All right, yeah. Where can I find the big titty goddess?
Where can I find the big titty goddess? Oh, child, I could tell you that myself.
What?
There are various temples to goddesses in town and smaller shrines here with the fair.
Okay. Which one should I go to?
Which goddess should you go to? Just a moment. While I check on. No. Wait. Oh, okay. Who did I suggest for you earlier?
Oh crap, I forgot her name. She was one of the ones I was looking at though. No, I'm bringing it up now.
Hmm?
We're trying to. No, not soon.
Oh, it was soon.
I don't think it was soon. It was the other one. Son of a bitch. Fuck, maybe it was soon. Whatever.
Boom, 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 boom.
No, because there's a mischief thing to them.
uh,
I don't think so. Fuck it, I'll just
I
check
know
your.
you made him roll for it, but I don't
Yeah.
have the specific one that he rolled for.
Oh, whatever. We can always cover it later. We
uh,
don't need to spoil the game.
sure, sure. Oh, wow. I'm told that Leviatar, is should be one that you are appointed to follow.
Oh, you went the other one. Oh, okay.
Have you heard of this goddess?
No idea.
She's a goddess of pain, which, judging by your cards, makes a little bit of sense.
You're just rubbing it in now.
I assure you, lad, I am not. I, I do not judge you, but she seems to lay claim to your soul.
And I'm gonna guess she has a temple around here.
Not so much. She's not exactly a very loved god. She's on par with Shar, except maybe a little meaner.
And Derek just starts rubbing at his face slowly. Okay, yeah, no. So, is there a book somewhere on how to change your god? Because
Child, when a goddess lays claim to you, well, it means you're kind of theirs.
Bastet was the one we talked about before. That I was thinking about. Okay, Basset or whatever it
yeah.
was. It was that or, well, whatever. It doesn't matter.
You are correct. It was
Huh?
Bastet. 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 It was.
Either
whatever
way,
we're talking about.
Loviatar now.
Loviatar.
Okay, so I'm not gonna find a temple to her.
Hmm.
How does
If she's the goddess of pain, change your life so you're not hurting.
I'm sorry, what?
Rebuild your connections.
So if I'm
Bring
nice to people,
happiness.
I'm not gonna follow Shar the second.
Bring happiness back into your life.
Okay,
Go have some
yeah.
kids.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go now. Fuck Turo. He just gets up from the table.
Okay. Yeah.
Before he goes. What gods are there temples to in the town?
Oh, Torm.
Yeah, not that one.
Right.
Poor nerds.
Poor nerds. Saloon is fairly, a big titty goddess. You might be searching
Absolutely not. No.
for. Bahamut as a temple here,
Yeah,
although
that
a
one's
little
not.
smaller.
Yeah, that one's not gonna. Yeah, he's not. We're not on talking terms.
Kellenvor.
Pretty sure that one doesn't like me now either.
And Malar.
The fuck is a Malar?
He's the god of the hunt. One of them.
Malar, huh?
It's a small temple, and the guards keep a pretty close eye on it. Kind of regarded in a negative light.
Well, lovely. Oh, that was the other one. Bishaba. Well, I'm gonna go, and I hope you enjoy your incense.
I find it very calming. Thank you.
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna go before I say something and spire a card. He just leaves the tent.
Sure. Yeah, Tarot is probably one of the worst things that you could ask me.
And he'll take a gander around, see if anybody, giant and red is around, because that'd be the easiest one to note.
Not red, green.
Giant.
Mm.
Giant yes.
Make an investigation or perception check.
Sure. 10.
Ugh.
Nice.
You don't see any of them around.
Well, shit. Well, he'll just wander around for a bit then,
Sure.
while they're doing their things.
Mm-hmm. Experiencing the fair that you've never been to before.
Yeah, it loses some meaning when you can't have the funnel cake.
You could.
He'll just be walking around muttering about how Tarot is bullshit.
Yeah. It is until it isn't.
Char, only more of a bitch.
You should mend your relationships.
You don't say.
They were about to partake in the rodeo, weren't they?
Yes,
It is pert near 9 though.
it is pert near 9. So we will cut back to the rodeo next time. Everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you had fun tonight. I know we all did. And we will see you Monday.
See you.
No.
We'll
No.
come.
No.
No.
No, we will not.
Excuse us. We'll see you
Saturday.
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 Thank you, Miss
At
Snufflebuck.
5? 5 Eastern?
Was that it? 3 Eastern?
I thought it was noon Eastern.
Noon Eastern?
Noon Eastern's fine too. That's it.
Noon
There will be a
Eastern?
game.
2 o'clock for me then.
Saturday,
Saturday.
noon Eastern. See
Got it.
you Saturday. We'll cuss.
Gus.
All right.
Indeed.
Take care, viewers.